It's sad and disturbing to see that when someone is not used to someone being their authentic self, being real without wearing a mask to tune into you, they run. They run because they're not used to someone actually showing up for them. They run because they're scared. They run because their pain and their trauma allow them to feel an emotion with an emotion of knowing that they have awareness within themselves today. To understand that they need to self-reflect within self-reflecting because they thought they was looking for love, and to reevaluate their life, to say to themselves, I need to put myself first today. It'd be the thought process of me running away from your own self, reflection of yourself, dimming your own light, unhealthy. And I say that respectfully. You're looking for love in all the wrong places, but when you least expect it, the love of your life comes into your life when you least expect it. But you're not ready for love because you're not mentally stable. Not just mentally stable, you have not went within to do the proper healing, to show up for yourself. You keep shortchanging yourself, not wondering why. Not wondering, but wondering why. You keep shortchanging yourself when it comes to these toxic relationships. Not understanding the awareness within awareness. Wow, you didn't choose your best self vision of yourself because you only allowed yourself to dim your light, allowing someone to come into your life and allow you to feel like you wasn't worthy of yourself, allowing you to be in competition with someone when someone didn't see your worth. It's the thought process of me. Someone allowing you to compete within a compete of a competition when there was never a competition when it came to your true love. It'd be the thought process of me because what's truly for you would be for you with no questions asked. Someone allowing you to feel like sleepless nights was the norm. Someone allowing you to feel like depression was the norm. Nah. When the real one comes into your life, they're willing to show you what your peace and your balance looks like in a healthy way. Without wearing a mask, they mean what they say and they say what they mean, that they're a real one. That switching up game that don't live here today, that energy is different. But once you self-reflect and realize what you've been through in your past, and realize that in the days nothing compares to the person that actually just came into your life, but accepting the truth of the truth at the end of the day that you're not mentally ready for a relationship, you got to be real with yourself. Being lonely within being lonely, you need to be lonely by yourself to reevaluate and analyze yourself and say to yourself is, hey, I choose my best self vision of myself. To self-reflect, not just to self-reflect, but to choose my best self vision of myself. I'm hurt, more than hurt. The pain, the trauma, wearing a mask on top of a mask, saying that I'm going to be all right, I'm just hurting inside. It all feels the same. Realizing someone actually got my attention within having my attention. And they mean what they say and they say what they mean. They don't have malicious intentions. They're nice, they're sweet, they're kind. Something that I'm not used to. Someone being real. With no malicious intentions. Just like me on my thought process, little on my pockets, on my eyesight, on my freedom. The energy hit different. Why would I want to hurt someone that's willing to respect me? Why would I want to hurt someone when I'm hurt? I'm broken within. This person is so loving, they love themselves, and why would I want to stop that flow within the flow of them stopping their flow if they good vibe within their vibe? Because that's what caught my eye. It be the thought process of me. When someone is so attractive, they have their self together, but when you're dimming your own light because you haven't done the proper self-reflecting, that energy hits different. But you're not mentally ready for a relationship. You say you are, but you're not. Your trauma and your pain is holding you back, and you don't want to put your pain and your trauma on a person who means so well, that just stepped into your life thinking it was God sent. For them to dim their own light, to allow them to feel that you're being a burden with them being a burden, because that's how you always felt your whole life, that you was a burden. But you have somebody rooting you on from the sideline. That's your biggest cheerleader when you least expect it. Not looking for a relationship from you at the moment, but letting you know that, hey, I'm here when you're ready. The energy hit different. Go within and do the self-reflecting, to go within and understand that at the end of the day, I'm not shortchanging you when it comes to support. Yeah, that energy hit different. When someone means what they say and say what they mean, that they're a stand-up person, with them being a stand-up person, when real recognize real, yeah, that energy is different. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, you're trying to find the balance within your day. To find the balance, to go within, to do the proper trauma healing. You may have been sexually assaulted as a child. You may have dealt with traumatizing, toxic family members. You put a name to your book and went all to your adulthood. Domestic violence, discrimination, you put a name to your book. Hate crime, you put a name to your book. It's the thought process of me. Accepting your pain for what it is today and understanding that allowing your pain not to allow you to become a victim or becoming a victim because they allowed you to become a victim. But that doesn't live here today because you self-reflect and went within and say, nah, I can't allow my past to stop me from allowing me to become my best self vision of myself. I have to go within and mean what I say and say what I mean. I'm mentally stable today to go within to understand the proper healing, because with God's guidance, God's going to guide me to better days ahead. And thank you, God, for being patient with me. Here, that energy hit different when you're tuned into yourself in the most healthiest way. Dimming your light, nah, not today. It's the thought process of me. All those unhealthy relationships showed you at the end of the day what love actually looks like today, when you actually chose your best self vision of yourself that you didn't even know that was an acknowledgement of choosing yourself. You chose everybody else but yourself. Wow. Coming across people who didn't want to choose you. Shortchanging yourself, but you showed up for yourself in the most healthiest way, not to dim your light because you matter, you're worthy. Wow. Someone still waits for you. Why waits for you? They meant what they said and they said what they meant. That they'll be patient with you. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. They meant what they said. You know, it's patience when it comes to a relationship. It's patience when it comes to finding balance, when it comes to boundaries. And it's patience when it comes to having the awareness within awareness that, hey, true love is real. True love is one of a kind with the right one that's truly for you. Someone that's willing to meet you halfway. When you can reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself as well, not only did I tune into myself in the most healthiest way, but dang, the person that was waiting for me, are they still available? Maybe the thought process of me. Not only did I heal within, but I'm allowing myself to acknowledge myself that someone actually wants to value my time and acknowledge my time and honor me in the most healthiest way. It's been time within time now. Wow. See how time flies when you least expect it, when you're having a good time? Not just in a good time within a toxic way, but a good way within a healthy way, something that you're not used to. Elevating and becoming your best self vision of yourself, when that pain and trauma don't live here today. Yeah, your circle is different. This journey that you actually accept the next chapter of your life to be the new beginning. With God's direction, with God's protection, you asking God to guide you the way to better days ahead because you allowed yourself to self-reflect, to go within. And the love of your life is still awaits because you called on God and asked God, hey, if this is going to be the love of my life, can you show me a sign within a sign that this is the love of my life? And God showed you a sign within a sign. The love of your life was waiting for you as you was waiting for them. Still patiently waiting. Knowing that at the end of the day, with trauma and pain, that at the end of the day, when someone means what they say and they say what they mean, they're not going to be against you. They're going to be patient with you, not to hurt you with words or try to dim your light or allow you to feel like your past lives here today. That energy hit different. Healthy love, respect love, that energy hit different. When someone means what they say and they say what they mean, that they're in tune with you to get to know you for who you truly are and mean what they say and say what they mean, because, you know, love is real. Love is one of a kind when you least expect it. When you're going through your trials and tribulations of life and that person just walks into the door when you least expect it. Love at first sight. It's an existing with the right person of an existent. When you both choose each other, that energy hit different. I gotta go. It's a thought process for me. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or others around you. Protect your energy because not everybody's ever in your time. Never allow hate in the skies or personal intentions like your thought process, letting your freedom, your pockets, or your eyesight because you matter, you're worthy. I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day and have a safe week. Protect your energy because not everybody's ever in your time. I gotta go. Now you genuine love, respect. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. Have a safe day to the genuine ones only. Later.